to Drexy, I'm Tone.
I'm Rose.
And this is Dororo, episode 19.
Wow.
Season 1. Last time we had the death of the Shark Boy. And
Shark Boy.
everyone's just kind of recouping, kind of getting back on their feet.
Yeah.
And Itachi. Itachi also died.
Right.
And Hugo got injured.
Yes.
Fatally, possibly.
No,
Perhaps.
he's
No.
fine. Yeah.
Enough for them to retreat.
Yeah. And Tahomaru is more angry, has more reason to be angry. And Hyakimaru and Dororo are back together again.
Yes, on their own. And now they know where the money is. Maybe it won't be there when they come back, but hey.
Yeah, and he broke a sword in his arm, which we thought maybe just swap it out to fix it, but right now he doesn't. He's got that replaced. He also has some wounds on his body.
Yes,
that
yes,
He got stabbed in the chest cavity. Perhaps he has nothing there yet. Just nerves and a spine. He did get that.
He hasn't had before. It's fine.
So, I mean, what do you think's going to happen this episode?
More adventures.
Yes. I don't know, because we're probably just going to go find more demons to beat, because we've kind of gotten over a hump here of what arc we were in.
Yeah, Dororo's pretty much, we know what he wants. We just need to figure out how to get it now.
Yeah, and Dororo is pretty much going to stick with Hyakimaru even though he's killing the demons. And I feel that Dororo is also kind of conflicted on the fact that, like, do we just keep doing that? I remember when the old man was talking to him about that.
Yeah, they're just...
But he's still like, he says something like, I think he's not like that, or something like that. But
he's a force of nature, just destroying the demons, but not caring what happens to the things after.
yeah. So that's left to be seen. Like, it doesn't seem like Hyakimaru has changed his mind. He just found people that love him. He just found people that love him now.
Yeah, he's still got the chip on his shoulder as soon as he saw Tahomaru.
Yeah.
So.
But there's only one way to see if he figures this out, and that's by watching this. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, down in the description you can see Patreon, which allows you to see these a whole week early and have influence on the polls that will be coming back relatively soon. We'll see you in discussion.
Like,
Oh, found a horse.
Wow.
He's like, you're my
everything.
bestie. He's got a weird habit.
That's how he greets now.
That's so
Just
cute.
take the horse though.
そんなことならオイラたちもどっかで手に入れるんだった
Oh,
いないならまた歩く。
分かった
so I really was messed up.
今のは本当に思ったことじゃねえから
そうか。
確か無熱なって言ってたな
That was a lot of speaking, by the way,
Yeah.
for Yaki.
Yeah.
I like how you can see the repair job on his robe.
Oh, I didn't see it. Dang it.
だってとんでもない名工なんだろ
あの人にそんな大層な腕はねえよ。そこのナタの打ってもらったが全然大したことねえ。
Okay.
何よりあそこの奥はって娘が
He's blushing while he says
性
it.
格も器量も悪いし。
Is he about to rub that
I
head?
think so. He's like, come here.
Well, that's a good hatchet.
え？あ
Oh, that's why. He likes the daughter, he doesn't want this handsome guy going there.
Oh, okay.
無熱なって人の家かい無熱なは私の弟だけどじゃああんたが奥はそうやよ実はそんなら兄貴のこの刀打ち直せるかいだいぶ使い込んだから
Yeah. Look at this.
No, stop.
Stop
Oh,
it! Stop it!
You cannot be stopped.
No. Dude.
I told you not to do that, bro.
なぜだ。
It's like, why?
じゃダメなんだ
なぜって。
And she's
He's in love.
Love now.
Perfect.
all too easy for Yakimaru.
言う時は初めの印象だ
Yeah.
Hyakimaru.
なんかしといて
Ooh.
兄貴面白いもんが
What do they call this again?
The
Mask.
thing, yeah.
Something.
ひょと、ひょ、
お客さんが
Hyotoko mess.
刀打って多分私の嫁にも人
I,
気なんだ
okay.
Like,
顔と
He's like, hey.
Oh, look at his face.
時は初めの印象な感じだがね
その刀。お前何を切ってきた？
Yes.
everything.
Everything.
刀を振る
Because to purify.
Are they holy swords?
お前は知らんでい
You
い。
don't need to know.
The mask.
Let him keep it.
Whoa. That was that for us?
魚これもこんだけ押してんのにそれは釜の火を吹く時のだろ
Oh.
厄払いとして代々うちに伝わるとってもありが たいものなんだよ。
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
what's that?
What? Psychic. Huh.
兄貴
Purify this thing.
何よ。
も
Something wrong with
う
him.
避けてる場合じゃないだろ。
ママ、ここに来る。
それまでゆっくりしようぜ。
いらない。
Don't need them?
やっぱり疲れが溜まってるみてえだ。
He's shocked at himself, I said that.
いらない。
何言ってんだよ。刀がなきゃ鬼神から体取り戻せねえだろ。
Something's taking his body over.
お腹減ってるかと思って作って持ってきた。ありがてえ。ちょうど離れてたんだ。
Oh, nice.
What?
おれじ
It's a
旦
smack.
那さん、こういうものは旦那様が先だだね。は？旦那様だ。
Well, that's Dororo,
Yeah, yeah,
actually.
really.
あんたらここを出てくんだからさ。ついていく覚悟はもうできた。
Wow.
バカ。
You're crazy.
I'm the only one who can.
I mean, that's probably true.
Actually.
私は国一番の弟、宗綱の娘だがね。
Do you actually have skills, though?
兄貴もはっきり言ってやれよ。おこわとは一緒にいられないってさ。
おこわと一緒にいる。
Whoa.
What is
で
happening?
もそういうこと言うなよ、兄貴。おいらをどうつんだよ。
もう一緒じゃなくて。
Oh. Okay, come on. You have to know something's off now.
Okay, what's happening here?
Brief.
いや、
あ
百様、私は構わねえ。嬉しい。
Uh-oh.
静かだよ。
Keep talking, I really think so.
大けだかんか。
So that's what
The
it's
guy in
doing
the
to the
village.
entire village.
Yeah.
百様の慣れでしょ。
Well, you didn't pick up on anything, Dororo? Come on.
泣いとったね。
ドロロが
Looked happy.
そうだ。
Oh my gosh!
なんか本に役者もないことで本に時した。
Yeah, everybody's talking backwards.
Yeah.
ありがとう。
And no one realizes.
お嫁に行けばいいのに。
Okay.
いい祝言になるといいな。
ありがと
She was like, that was pleasant.
He's honest for once.
No, he's not.
なんだ。
It's like, what's a wedding?
う。百様と私が夫婦になることでしょうが。
Define husband and wife.
早い。
What are you wearing?
It's like a sneaky thing that they. I don't know why.
Huh.
It's like our version of the robber mask.
Ah.
何が祝言だ。
I congratulate you.
Hear yourself.
ドロロ、大丈夫だ。
It's not okay.
おこわと夫婦になる。
He's the most effective demon we've seen so far.
Yeah, right?
By far.
Yeah.
ちょっとだい。そんならオイラだって考えがあるんだからな。だからな。
Echoes.
ドロロ、
みっともないみっともない
You look so ugly.
せっかくの衣装がな
It's so rude.
She just. Okay.
様、向こうを向いてなきゃダメ。
He's in the room.
What do you mean?
Why did you.
刀がここに来る。
I do feel bad for her because she's just gonna get sad.
Yeah.
本当に捨てちまうんだからな。
Oh, dude.
何してよ。
びっくりさせない。
お前が言うな。
I mean, technically.
Oh,
Oh,
there we
that
go.
did one.
それで刀を捨てよう。
Oh, honesty.
Ooh.
急にやる気なくしちまうし、オイラは心にもねえこと言っちまうし、どうすりゃいいんだかわからなくて。
It's not affecting the daughter and him, it seems.
Yeah, that's why I think he's in on it.
Or maybe it's because he's purifying stuff.
Mm.
兄貴に出会い迎えに来てくれたばっかりじゃねえかい。バカ野郎。
Two and two together, please.
No.
Is he in jail?
No,
No,
it's
it's
just the
windows.
windows.
Keep out
Okay.
animals. Cool.
気が散る。
あ
Didn't say anything.
お茶おこわのし
Bothers.
Bothering.
高校にとって刀より優先するものはない。理想は争いを止める刀を作ることだ。
Reverse second battle.
Yeah.
相手が一瞬で叶わねえと感じる刀だな。
そんなの作れるのか
Oh.
そうたやすくはあるまい。生きてるうちに作れるかもわからん。わかるな。力の使い道を間違えちゃいけねえってことだけだ。
Like Dororo with the money.
おいらやっぱり兄貴のそばについててやんなきゃっていうかいつからあべこべになっちまったんだ
Are you gonna figure it out now?
Come on.
The mask?
When you wore the mask or took it off?
兄貴はいつからおかしかったっけ
Took you long enough, but I'm glad we made it here.
Just stare. He doesn't want to go.
この村は仏前式だからやよその後村のみんながお祝いしてくれる
刀がここに来る。
お寺から持って
She's strong.
Look at him.
刀がここに来る。
Wow.
Okay. Okay, so he put the mask on so he can speak normal. Oh boy.
Words of misfortune.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Does he see it?
Oh, strangle it, Dororo.
お前の強さか
Rock attack. Go.
Oh, nice hit! Nice job.
Yes, rocks.
兄貴
Oh, snap. Ah.
Oh,
違う違うあっちあっち
oh,
違うって兄貴あっち
oh.
ドロロちゃんが
Put the mask on him, Dororo. Come on.
Ah.
Oh. Oh goodness, that was
Oh, that's why he wears the mask.
large log.
ドロロちゃん
Okay, now stomp it out.
Kill it.
まさか本当にいたとはな。
Oh, he didn't. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought he knew, to be honest. Oh.
Did
Oh.
it start stepping on him again?
So how did he get free?
I don't know.
仲直りできたしこれで心置きなく祝言を
Yeah.
Yeah.
化け物のせいでみんながあべこべのことを言ってた
Yep.
ってことは
Mm-hmm.
ドロロちゃんも
Yep.
Yes.
And that you're stupid.
Yeah, come on.
Well, can we find the guy who's actually in love with you?
明らかね百様は悪くないんやよ
すいませんでした。
Alright.
までずっと思ってたことを伝え
There we go.
この仏頂面なんかより絶対に
She face.
俺と一緒になってくれないか。
Okay,
immediately.
Continues on. Wow.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
This wishy-washy woman.
Yes, whatever. Whatever is the answer.
おこわが嬉しそうだ。
Hey.
Ooh, look at sharp.
2 new sharp swords.
刀が
He's like, it happened. Swords come to me.
He's so weird.
百様もうあんた
Yeah.
Yes.
におでこくっつけちゃダメ
It's
や
been
ろ
explained.
なぜだ。
He's like, what?
で
What?
もヘチマもねえの
Like Tug Kid.
後で教えてやるよ
You could end up getting married.
兄貴
ドロロも一緒だ。
当たり前だな兄貴と旅ができるのはオイラだけなんだから
Yes, only one.
二人が
We look happy. Oh,
Okay.
that's so cute.
They're feeding into it.
Yeah.
Ew, kill it.
Dragonflies.
Ew. Discussion.
Discussion.
All right, yeah. Interlude episode.
Yeah.
Get things back used to it, but
Yeah.
also the most comedic episode so far.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A bit jarring.
Slightly.
Yeah. It was like they were I didn't get it as being like a comedic episode. It was more annoying to me. Yeah. But it was like, really? Are we gonna, how long are we gonna do this? A whole episode? Okay.
I guess I'm saying like more levity, like don't take it so seriously kind of thing. Yeah. But it was annoying, yes. Especially this girl. So they weren't always like this. So one day everyone started talking backwards and nobody thought weird about it.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, it seemed like Dororo and Hakimaru were like, I wonder why I'm saying these things.
Yeah.
It does not make any sense that they would not like think about it quickly.
Like you start calling your mother ugly, you don't think something might be wrong with you, you know?
So you see, that's the thing. I thought that perhaps what happens is once it does a thing to you, initially you notice it's happening, and then you kind of dismiss it because once Dororo put the mask on, he got like flashback like, yeah, I have been acting weird. So I thought it was like a mental trick. Is that even though you know
can't
it's weird,
notice it.
you can't. Yeah, you can't notice it too much.
It's like the silence.
Yeah. So I thought it was something like that, but then they're all thinking about it way later into the episode, so it was still on their mind. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first guy we meet, just like being like, yeah, the craftsman is terrible and his daughter is ugly. It kind of makes sense that they couldn't figure out that they weren't telling the truth because when Dororo used the hatchet, he was suddenly like, oh wow, that
like
hatchet
butter.
was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like he didn't notice.
No.
Weird.
Yeah, I thought that whole scene was just for this guy trying to like ward us off or something.
Yes.
No.
I will say, as annoying as it was for how long it took for people to figure things out, I kind of liked the whole shtick. I like that it's just, what? Everybody's speaking backwards. Everybody lies.
Yeah.
Like, you don't figure it out until you see the thing on the roof, and then Hekimura starts acting weird. And when Dororo starts speaking backwards, like, okay, I get it. But at that point, it should have like turned into something else. Like, the moment the viewer figures it out, we should stop there.
I wonder if it would have been more. It would have been easier to watch if we never saw the monster on the roof.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like, we just came here, and after we left the temple, they started speaking weird.
Or even, not even that. Like, we do see like a green glow over Hyakimaru, but not the cause of it. Like, just seeing that would still be confused, but we know something happened here. That would have been better.
Make it so slight that even the viewer's like, did I see something or not?
Yes. Yeah, because we do that all the time. It's like, wait, why is it green and not purple? Maybe it's nothing.
Attack of Titans ending for the whole season.
But yeah.
Yeah, so it started off with he just walks up to the girl and he rubs her head.
It's like he's
She's
doing
like,
that to
I'm in
all
love.
living creatures at the moment.
Yes, thankfully, hopefully, he stopped doing that now. So I wanted to talk about it because I was like, at first I was like, okay, he rubs heads with people he thinks are family. That's what I thought. But now it's just things he likes. I think it's just things he likes.
Maybe it's people who he thinks are pure, because he did it to the horse. He does it to Jukai and Dororo, and maybe he did it to her because she was pure.
He was about to do it to the guy too.
Yeah. He was like, come here, size him up.
Yeah, I think it could just be what you're saying, but also it's almost like Jukai, because he sees him as a mother figure, he thinks he still has things to learn. So because Jukai did it to him, he thinks, I should have been doing this
Maybe
my whole
this
life.
is a greeting.
Yeah.
That might be it, yeah.
Because honestly, even though we've seen a lot of growth from Hyakimaru in terms of like with Dororo and stuff like that, it seems like he was more mature mentally. Oh, not mature, probably not the right word, but more advanced, more developed mentally. But now it's almost like they're teaching a dog how to roll over.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything. Whereas earlier, sometimes it seemed like he had some inkling of what was not necessarily just right or wrong, what is appropriate for a situation.
Yeah.
Especially in the earlier half of the season.
I'm wondering if it's like the things that are he seems like this because now he's always had the basics of like, don't kill random people and stuff, very basic stuff like that. But now he's learning like constructs, like social constructs,
that's what I was gonna
concepts,
say.
that are like more nuanced, I guess.
I think it comes down to the fact that Hyakimaru does not interact with people regularly. When he's interacting with people, it's only ever happened with Jukai or with Dororo. Any other people, he just never really paid attention to them. So now that he's learning to speak and hear people, he has to respond to them, he has to interact with them, he has to learn what that means. I think that's what's happened. It's like, okay, my father figure did this to me. It must be like you're saying, it's a thing people do. Or if I want to greet someone, this is what I do. Rub.
It really would change the way I look at Hyakimaru if I was to rewatch this. Like all that stuff, like especially with the Mio episode, that just seems way more like it's like a pet attaching to an owner. Like he doesn't really understand what's happening. Like that he actually likes the person.
The Mew episode?
Mio.
Oh, Mio. Oh, yeah. That would make sense.
Just changes the dynamic.
It does. It doesn't look like love anymore.
No.
It seems more like he just got really attached. You're right. It's like maybe his favorite pet died.
Well, it would have been the first time somebody that he actually likes would have dying.
That's true. Yeah. It would, I guess it would be like losing Dororo or losing Jukai.
Yeah. And on top of that, she was something that comforted him when he was having a hard time learning how to hear.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, something that was interesting is when they were going up to the mountain, she said, "Hey, Dad, why is it that we have to purify these swords? As if they don't do this to all the swords, right?" But then he's like, "You don't need to know." So he knows about demons and stuff like that. But I'm wondering, like, why does she not need to know? Why is this something that people seem to almost instinctually keep secret?
Yeah, it's true.
Or I was thinking maybe it was he needs to purify it because the swords have killed people. So it's like, you don't need to know why we need to purify these swords.
Maybe.
That would make sense.
Yeah. I think that's kind of nice, and maybe I don't know if that will help Hyakumaru if he does not, like, maybe it is now like a new starting point for him. Like at this point, if he kills someone, it might be a new start versus maybe it's purified now, maybe it'll like work backwards into him to purify him.
I mean, the dad did say in that talk with Dororo that he also likes people who kill people, so it could have been in direct reference to what he's doing right now. It's like fixing the sword's soul in a way. What was his overall goal at the very end, you were saying?
He wants to make swords that look so vicious that nobody will even fight.
Oh,
Was that what he was saying?
Yeah, very much.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It looks like a sword to me.
Okay.
Yeah, so deterrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that takes some mental gymnastics to get there, but you got there somehow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I think for a lot of history people tried for, but as we know, it doesn't work out. Like even once nukes came around, it just was a gentleman's agreement. Let's not use these. It wasn't like let's stop fighting or anything. Let's still fight.
Yeah.
It's interesting to watch this show while we're also watching Rurouni Kenshin, because he's like, I want to make swords so vicious nobody fights, and Rurouni is like, no, people, these are made for killing people. People will never not kill people with swords, you know.
And then we also learn a little bit about these masks, the Hyotoko god.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's blowing embers. That's what the long mouths are for. That makes sense.
Okay.
Now we know some Japanese history, culture.
I'm glad to know now, actually, because I never understood. And the Swordsmith's Village, it makes sense now.
Yes, the entire Swordsmith Village does that.
Demon
Yes.
Slayer.
Yes. And so yes, this god itself was the one protecting everybody who went there if they wore the mask.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's the reason, what's his name, Dororo, he had pointed out keeping the mask on is what kept him from being affected by the spell of the mischievous thing. Rule.
It's going back to what we talked about before. I think if we didn't see the demon, and even if we didn't see the green glow at all, it would have been so much more like, what's going on?
It would have been fun.
Yeah, it would have been
Less annoying.
Yeah.
It's an interesting connection. Fire god protecting against a mischievous small imp.
Yeah.
Imp, yeah.
Just weird deal.
Yeah. Why does he have to be there? Why couldn't he be like locked up somewhere else? Like he's in here.
Yeah.
And then also who let him out? That's the question too. We didn't get an answer to that.
Another example of people sealing away these things rather than killing them.
I wonder
is
if
it
they
possible to
can
kill
kill them. Maybe Hyakimaru is weird because he can kill them.
Maybe
because he specifically was the thing that was bargained for, maybe.
Yeah, and their lives are pretty much on the line. Once they are killed, they're killed.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and I think someone. No, I don't think someone mentioned this actually, but I think I had an idea in the back of my mind that maybe once these things die, they reform over time, because we've seen ideas like this in like Jujutsu Kaisen, where their monsters are their fears of things that are becoming incorporated, right? Incarnated. And once they're killed, they're not permanently dead. They'll come back in a couple hundred years.
Because of the existence, their source. Because of their source.
Because of their source, and they're more concepts than actually things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they also use the word Amanojaku. And I think someone mentioned Amano meaning something before. I can't remember what tier it meant, but it specifically referred to either a benign being or evil being, but one of the words. So if we looked it up, we'd figure out what it was supposed to be.
Interesting. Was it referring to the village called that, or the shrine?
I think it was the shrine.
Either the shrine or that specific monster. Because he said to think it was real, I didn't think. I mean, this story referred to an Amanojaku. I thought it said.
Okay. All right.
And then, of course, the running trope. Dororo looks happy.
He looks happy.
She looks happy. I look happy. We are happy. Like, oh my gosh. Okay.
I think he's learning what happy is.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
So since he's talking in the opposite, he's like, this is not happy, but... And then at the end, he's like, okay, this is happy.
Yes.
This is it.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier when I said he's not as developed as it seemed. That really takes him back for me. It's like, wow, you really don't understand anything.
Like emotional concepts. Well, he's never been able, like, even in the way he talks, everything is monotone. He never raises his voice for anything unless he's fighting a monster.
Yeah, when he screams, that's his own.
Yeah, like when the girl was dragging him, it was like, the swords will come here.
Yeah.
Like, so he's like finally like hearing people with like intonation and like
and
intensity of their voice and everything. It's like, okay, I think I'm understanding what this is now. It's like there was I don't remember what it was talking about, but somebody was saying like there's a difference between studying something all your life and actually experiencing it. You can study it to its entirety, to its nth degree, but unless you experience it or you do it, it's going to be an entirely different level of understanding.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it just threw me for a loop because in the very beginning of the episode, he had the longest burst of conversation we've ever gotten out of him. And it's like, oh, this is a complex thinker we got here.
Yeah, it's just like, if we don't find him, we're going to keep walking, I'm sorry. Basically, like in full sentence. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
And also, I really love that part where, not this part, where he's choking Dororo.
Yeah.
But then when he finally was able to stop, he hugs me like, Dororo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I almost killed my buddy. Yeah.
That's probably the sweetest moment of this episode.
Yeah. And Dororo's little eyes were crying.
Yeah.
And then I wonder if Yakimaru learns to say sorry in this episode, because he did apologize to the villagers. I don't think I've heard him say sorry before.
Yeah, I think she nudged him, so it's like, when I say this, you're going to say sumimasen, okay? Okay.
I said, I'm sorry, they're all leaving now.
This works, great. Wow. So get rid of people.
Incredible.
And as a random aside, I really enjoyed that the blacksmith had really bad teeth.
I did notice that.
It's a little detail they didn't need to put in, but I
I remember the spaces. That's true. Interesting. Didn't take care of himself.
I liked his character.
He was cool. I love how when we met him, he's just like permanent scowl.
He's like, I'm gonna marry him. Okay. Not even going to the wedding.
Yeah, right. He didn't go.
No,
I'm busy.
like, she understands.
I'm busy.
Sword's more important than everything else in life.
Okay.
That's why he's a good
Thanks,
swordsman.
Dad.
He's on the grind. Yeah. But I wonder if he'd give what's his name from Demon Slayer a run for his money. The guy who was like striking the sword.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you liked your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see down below in the description if you want to see the next episode a week early, or if you want to see the uncovered on this, anything else that we do, extra snippets from the podcast, seeing those a week early, and anything else that we've got up there. So thank you very much. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
And shout out to our patrons: Kareem Walker, Jay Darnell, Alexander Dietz, Lizer, and Jamal Wilson.